out there. I think as Canadians, sometimes we get in this mindset that, oh, we live in a safe country. What does anyone want from me? You know, I have nothing of any value. If they hack me, it's okay. Well, no. We all have things of value. We have assets of value. We have that, you know, your home broken into. They might not take things of value. That's incredibly makes you feel, you know, violated. And so we want to maintain our safety and security. You have things of value. Cyber wise, if you are compromised, think about everybody you're connected to on Facebook, LinkedIn, the most I'd say technically illiterate colleague, friend, family member you have is now vulnerable to any scammer who's going to use your accounts to get to them. So first, let's all acknowledge that we have assets, we have information, we have things of value that are important. So identify what those things are. If you're online banking, make sure your passwords, like that we have appropriate security in place around them. So identify your critical assets, that you have them, you know, assess the security you have around those assets, and then be vigilant that you are appropriately secured, right? And so you don't have to go overboard. I'm certainly one that says we can't make it overly complicated, but we do have things we should do a base level protection around those things. Some people have more, some people have, varying degrees. Companies, absolutely. So that's kind of the broad strokes what I do. So I joke I used to break into places, and now I help companies identify and secure those vulnerabilities that I used to exploit when I was out there trying to get it into places. And so if anyone wants to chat about that, what those vulnerabilities are, we're happy to do it. And if people think they don't have threats, look, we do this stuff too, and we're the good guys. So you better believe there are bad guys out there who are targeting us for a number of things that we need to keep ourselves safe.
I don't think it came up on the book, and I'm confident this might be one of those I can't talk about us, but I'll go wild anyway. Alarm systems. This was something that I'm assuming there was a way to get around, but how useful are they as an individual who has one in their home?
Well, they're not. They're definitely useful. We talk about security. We talk, and I'm going to get the 5 Ds. It's deter, detect, delay, disrupt, and defeat. So all these systems that we have, cameras that help deter, they help detect. Alarm systems definitely detect, so that you can then disrupt an activity in place. Like, these are all very, very helpful. Certainly things, every security, even locks, with the toughest lock can be picked or broken. It just might take a lot longer. So if you have a more secured lock in there, then somebody with more skill and experience is going to be needed to break into it than your average person who just kick the door in. And that delay you're trying to create by having having an alarm system needs to be defeated, having a tougher lock is going to give you more time to respond. So these things all work together. Cameras too. You get broken into, maybe the cameras didn't deter the person, but you can go review them afterwards and give them to police to defeat and get your stuff back. So layering these tools around, it's just a way to keep to work together to keep safe. So I wouldn't say useless, and on their own, obviously useful, but they need to work for a reason.